Hello guys, NG here, and today we're going to be talking about We Can Be Heroes, a Netflix original film based on the Sharkboy and Lavagirl franchise, and whether or not we could see a game based on this franchise on Netflix games. Now, first of all, what we've got to establish is who actually owns We Can Be Heroes, because We Can Be Heroes uses the Sharkboy and Lavagirl characters, which were from a 2003 film by Robert Rodriguez. So I'm under the impression that the actual IP of these is actually controlled by the Troublemaker Studios, who is owned by Robert Rodriguez. If not, I could be wrong, you never know, but I don't think Netflix has bought out the franchise outright. However, similar to Narcos, which has a game on Netflix but isn't actually owned by Netflix, we could potentially see this get turned into a Netflix series, Netflix game. Quite simply for the fact it's an action-packed film. It's got tons of stuff they could do. Obviously, tons of characters with different powers. They could easily make this a game, and if they made this as a game, it could potentially boost a lot of interest within Netflix games, especially as Sharkboy and Lavagirl and We Can Be Heroes are quite popular IPs. People know Sharkboy and Lavagirl from back in the day. It was quite popular. As well as, obviously, We Can Be Heroes becoming one of Netflix's biggest films ever, especially when it comes to children's properties. It could also help expand Netflix games into children-based games, because obviously there aren't really many games on Netflix games for children yet, and the games that really are more child-friendly aren't really based on anything that people are going to actually know. So whether or not Netflix actually does this, will remain to be seen. But it does make a lot of sense for Netflix to want to bring something like We Can Be Heroes into a game, because obviously everyone knows this thing. It's like We Can Be Heroes become a huge success for Netflix. It's quite like I say, it's popular. It makes sense because it's got superheroes. Obviously, superheroes are quite an easy thing to adapt into games, especially as companies like Warner Bros. And Sony are having huge successful games based on Batman and Spider-Man. So whether or not we see Netflix want to follow a trend and try and hop on using these characters makes sense. I don't know what Netflix is doing. I have no stake in this game. I have no insider knowledge or anything at Netflix. But I do hope Netflix does actually do something with We Can Be Heroes. I think a We Can Be Heroes game would be pretty cool, pretty epic. But we'll have to wait and see what Netflix does. Anyway, guys, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. I put out tons of videos. I've got tons of videos on my channel, like 300 plus videos on Netflix game first impressions, news, opinion pieces, and videos on IPs I think could be Netflix games. So if you want to check out any other content, please check out all my other content. Subscribe, like I said. I'm trying to hit 400 subscribers by the end of the year. So please subscribe. Like, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.